Welcome to the Biggity Big Show!
Good evening, Trout Slayers, and welcome to another season of the Big and Big Show. Big Steely, Big Brownie here. Start things off. Hey, welcome to the new year, buddy. Start things off with a good old shot of shine. Thanks to you know who. We won't give him credit though.
My shine.
Oh, that's good stuff. Gargleizing. Alrighty, here we go, Trout Slayers. So, we want to get to our drafting process and how everything went with that.
Well, before we get to the actual draft,
Okay.
let's just talk about the South Division yet again.
Always, don't we always talk about the South?
Yeah. So they started off, we started out this mass texting, group texting early on, and it's been working out good, preseason the past few weeks, from both sides, pretty funny stuff.
Yeah.
It's been good. But, the draft is the most entertaining part of the year for a lot of people that do fantasy. That's the only thing they care about. And then they'll let their teams, they'll just put in the starting lineup and then never talk again or never even worry about their team. You might have like a Chalupa Batman or Stringers just leave their team how it is and let it play out with bye weeks. Anyways, so what I've noticed is there's silence from the South Division.
Well, yeah.
The season started and there's silence. What I do see is underhandedness. You're seeing Stringers draft not as 5 defensive players, actually taking potential draft picks of offensive players away from the likes of me and you.
True.
So that's the first problem there.
And that's the auto draft. He's out camping, whatever. But you were out camping. You pulled it off.
I was out camping.
Yeah, you pulled it off.
Yep.
Used the Wi-Fi. Bing, bam, boom. You drafted. What
Got
it
it
take?
done.
A couple hours, 2.5 hours. Here it is.
Yeah, it wasn't the best thing. It wasn't fun at the time. I wanted to go out, hang out with some friends, but I got it done.
You got your priority taken care of. You did it. You did. Now we have a violation. There it is. Got to call CO Dan, Commissioner Dan. Put the hammer to it. Straighten this crap out. Sick and tired of the same old crap.
The South doesn't hold a candle to the North. They may win some championships, but the only one I'll give Poobah credit. Poobah, you draft a good team. You make good trades. Well, you don't make good trades. You make trades to other division members that don't know what they're doing, and that's how you get good players. But you do know how to do it. I give you credit. You're the one in the South that keeps the South up here. When the North's up here, you keep it here at least. If it wasn't you there, the South would be just gone.
Yep. So true. He does play a good game, but he's a big fish in the little pond. He won it last year, and how he pulled it off, I don't know. I thought you had it in the bag. You had a good streak there last year, and you had the run going. But things fell where they fell, and it is what it is. So hats off to you, Poobah. You won last year. Good to you. But
one more thing.
New year.
We didn't give the Trash Talk Award last year, by the way. I'll just take it.
I think the vote was out. You had it. Not enough people voted, and that's what we talked about this year, was to make sure league owners got on voted.
This just in.
What's up?
Wait, do you like Charles Johnson? Cameron. Poobah is trying to get trades going already. So, Shiza!
Almost. God dang swamp bugs coming up here.
Swamp bugs coming with the swamp monkey.
Yeah, he didn't clean his butthole out.
Anyways, I was just saying, Cameron just has offered me some trades. I give you credit. You try and get the good trade for yourself, and that's what trading's all about. But I'm not going to necessarily fall for the trades that put me at a disadvantage. 2 for 1 for none. I'll leave you to do that to your fellow division members. But I do. Charles Johnson is pretty good, but I ain't trading Jarvis Landry for him. It's a swap for a swap. But thanks for the offer. We'll see how everything goes this year. Good luck to you, though. Maybe we'll meet again.
Yeah, maybe it'll be in the championship. But I've got a few words to say about that.
All right.
I don't think you're going to be it. However, talking about the draft, we did have the violation by the Stringers. Came down to it, same as any other year. You're going to lose your defensive points for week 1. wherever you fall against and whoever you play against that week. Looks like they get a cheap win. Although we've had some close ones where defensive points have been taken away,
True.
and some teams have come close to knocking out.
A cheap win in the cheap division.
If it's set up that way, we don't know how Commissioner's going to set it up. May just leave it fly as how it's set up right now.
Well,
However it is,
we'll see.
done and over with. Can't do anything about it. It's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the draft and how the teams fall out this year as to where Big think the league will end up 1st through 5th and our championship game. So Steely, I'm going to let you go first there. See how you felt the draft. I'll let you give the North or the South, and then I'll give mine, and then we'll swap out the opposite.
All right, I'll start out with I'll stay at home here, stay with the North Division.
All right.
What I got shaken out here is I got a pretty even division.
Good draft by all. Yeah.
Yeah. The bottom end of the league here is pretty tight. I'm guessing Brownies, Steelies, and Bad Bass all finishing around 9-5 this year.
Oh,
I think it's going to be a battle just like last year for that spot, that final spot.
Yep.
That's where I got shaken out. I got Snaggers pulling out yet again with the division win at 11-3, and
being generous.
Swampy sits at 10-4. I think Swampy breaks the ice. He gets into the playoffs and actually does some damage. Maybe we'll see about that.
Could be.
What about you got for the South, Brownie?
South, I got it. Another tight draft by them down there in the South also. Came out really good. I did have Poobahs as a slight advantage over the rest of the division. I had the Puke coming in really tight at second. If you want to give records on it, I think I got Poobahs probably at an 11-3, Puke at a 10-4, and I'm going to fight out from the final 3 for Meat, Bat, and Stringer. Real tight. I mean, it was a good draft by all. I don't think anybody really pulled any blunders or any poor draft picks. They thought what they felt in their heart, and they did. Rookies came up and picked a few. There were a lot of rookies drafted here, and a lot putting their eggs in some baskets. That we'll see how they pan out. But a good draft overall by both divisions. In the North, I'll swing back with that one. Follow up with yours. I've got it really tight there too. Although I do have Bad Bass swinging on top there. I think his quarterback pick is going to propel him to a little bit better than the Snaggers. I think it might go Bad Bass, Swampy at second. I think Snaggers, you and I are going to fight for that spot. Snaggers may have it. It might come down to you and I again at the end of the year like we did last year.
Always does.
But, with that said, I think I do sneak in. You may be in there too. But I got to pull for myself. You always root for yourself when you're going to pick out champions, and
hold on, you're on champions. You let me pick my South Division, man.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm just so excited, man. I'm so excited with my pick.
Cool your jets.
Hey,
Keep the
I'm
bun in the oven.
I'm firing on all engines here.
All right.
There's no bum in my oven, buddy.
Something firing on your engine.
Yeah, that's the backside.
I smell it all the way
that's
from my way.
Backside.
All right,
that's
I'm
like
going.
venison. That's like venison.
Yeah, geez, don't get me started on your venison. All right, let's go. South Division. I too have Poobahs. Picking 9th, they sure did. They did good. They picked a lot of my sleepers. I was hoping they'd come back around. And Poobahs did the damage, taking Doug Martin and Charles Johnson from me. But no, I do not want to trade for Charles Johnson for Jarvis Landry. I do think Poobahs, you did really well. I think you're finishing at 12-2 this year. I really think you're going to have the best record out of the entire league. I think that will spell a disaster for you once you get to the finals there.
That big fish in a small pond. He's got 10 games against that weak division.
Right. Once you get to the finals, I don't think you can repeat. I think you might get there. You may get to the finals, but I just feel like I'm gonna sort of pump you up. Little ego trip.
Boost that head.
Boom! Ego trip. Once you get to the mountain, there's only one place to go, and that's down. Well, we'll see. The rest of the league here, I got not as strong as the North. I got Puke and Rally and Meat both finishing out at 9-5, which is the bottom of our division. Then I've got Stringers being bottom dwellers this year at 5-9, with Chalupa Batman finishing an even 500 at 7-7.
Yeah.
And I'll let you go to your championship picks or your finals picks.
I think you got some really detail in there. You always get pretty detailed with your facts, and I like that. Your brains at a show, and hey, I'm just sort of the.
Oh yeah, sort of the bronze.
Yeah. Kick your ass. So we'll go to championship game. we're coming right down to it, and like I started getting excited, you know, I gotta go with my own gut feeling, my own team. Brownies are gonna get there. Had a little bit of, you know, squandered here and there. We've been out of it, missed the playoffs, but I've got it coming down to Brownies versus Batman. Batman's gonna make it to the finals.
Holy son of a...
That's a big upset pick there, you know. That's my big upset pick, and I think he's gonna make it. It's 2 upset teams in there.
Yeah,
You got
2
me
upset
down there
teams.
barely making it, you know.
That's pretty good.
That's my championship game. We'll see if it pans out, but what you got, Steely?
What I'll take here, I'm going to go, it's tough. I won't pick myself. I've done a lot better picking myself at the end of the year than I have in the beginning. I'll say, I think the Predators get it done this year. They've been to the playoffs, I think, almost every year that I played the fantasy football. They get to the playoffs, but they lose out in the first game. I think...
Gonna put it all together this year?
Well, here's what I got to say to Predators. You're going to have to make a good trade at the end of the year for you to make it. Now, that'll be your decision on how you do that, when you do it. I think your team is good enough to get you to the playoffs. I don't think it's good enough to win it all. Whoever makes the best trade between Snaggers and Predators at the end, we'll take it.
Them to the finish line.
I actually think and same thing with the South. I think it's going to be between Poobahs and Meat. Poobahs and Meat. Meat, you're at a disadvantage here. Poobahs is pretty good with his words. You might get Stringers or Chalupa Batman to give him an easy deal. I think you need to get on the trading blocks quick, early, get your players, steal the targets from Poobah, and then I think you might do it. I'm going with Predators. I think he will get a better trade deal, and I do think I think Poobah's got a chance at a repeat. But I'm gonna go with Meat. I'm gonna go with 2 guys that haven't been there yet to the finals. I think we'll get Predators and Meat. Make those trades though. If you don't make the trades, then my pick is invalid.
You're gonna fall short then. So, with that, Trout Slayers, we're gonna end here with our preseason picks and draft scenario. And with that, Steely, I think we'll take it away.
Good. Get it. Oh, he's in front of Dad. I'll fill him. Son.
It's over here. Just sit down. He'll sit, and then we'll get him.
Okay, fine.
Right there. Just.
Okay.
Got it on your system. Slaughter.
He's right here. I know he is.
Your brains at a show, and hey, I'm just sort of the.
Oh yeah, it's sort of the bronze.
Yeah. So we'll go to champ.